See that? That is perfect. See that? Lakers. That is perfect here, sir.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the newest episode of the Debate Bates, where I am joined by Stretch in the Lakers gold and purple. It's a sad day here at the Debate Bates.
It won't be long now, guys. It won't be long.
So, hopefully you guys checked out our last video, the three-point shootout. If not, if I know how to do it, there will be a link maybe here or here to watch the last video. Spoiler alert, if you haven't watched it, Stretch, unfortunately, won in both competitions. Stretch, what was going through your head when I was up HOR to H in the horse contest?
Well, I wanted, I'm all about ratings.
Right.
And I want the people to feel like you had a chance. Just like, for some odd reason, people feel like Miami Heat have a chance. So, I had to give you a couple letters, let you get your confidence up, and then greatness prevail.
And then Stretch beat me again in the three-point shootout. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If not, go back, watch it again.
Just doing what I do, baby.
It was a fun video, except for the ending. It was a little sad, but I enjoyed making it, and we'll have to do something like that again when we reach another landmark, whatever that might be.
Yeah. After the Lakers win their 16th championship.
So let's get some housekeeping done before we go into all this Lakers Heat madness. The second-year anniversary is coming up in about a week. So next time you guys see us, we'll be celebrating our second year as the Debate Mates.
Yeah.
We've got a fun video planned for you. We'll let you know when it gets a little bit closer. Hopefully you'll be seeing a lot of familiar faces in the video.
Also by then, the Lakers may have their 16th championship by then.
I was going to try to put it off, talk about some other things first, but let's just get right into it. Lakers versus Heat. The Heat beat the Celtics in 6 games after the Celtics could not hit a shot to end the fourth quarter.
Did you wear your...
I did. I wore my Celtics shirt, and they lost.
Oh, man, that sucks.
And the Lakers beat the Nuggets in 5 games. The refs beat the Nuggets in 5 games.
Call it what you want.
So now we've got a heavyweight fight between the Lakers and the 5-seed Miami Heat.
Heavyweight fight.
Leonard versus Antetokounmpo. Myers Leonard, that is, versus Giannis Antetokounmpo. So we'll just get right into it. Who you got? And then explain why.
You got the Lakers team. We got the best player in the world.
And how many games?
Give them 6.
All right.
Give them 6.
Explain.
6. I honestly feel like the first 3 games could be, a coin flip. Simply because the Heat, the way they basically play like almost a 5-out system, where their 5-man can dribble and now he's shooting mid-range jump shots now. But he can dribble all the way to the rim, and he's super, super athletic.
Yeah.
We're speaking about Bam Adebayo.
Of course.
But other than that, they play Jay Crowder, Jimmy Butler, like at the 3 and 4, like they can basically do anything, and they can guard multiple positions. Then you're talking about Dragic, Hero, or Duncan Robinson. They're extremely long for their position, so we're talking about 6'5", 6'6", Hero 6'7", and they're knockdown shooters. And Dragic is extremely crafty. But after we figure them out, it'll be this right here, and that's all it'll be. It'll be a whole bunch of this right here. Okay, that's it. So I hope the Miami Heat have fun. They have discount tickets going to Cancun, but you got to buy them quickly before November 1st because that's when the sales run out.
Well, do you really want to go to Cancun in the middle of October?
Yeah, it's hot down there.
Oh, okay.
I think. They'll find out.
So I picked the Lakers in the first
We'll be
round.
having a parade.
I picked the Lakers in the second round. I went against the Lakers in the conference finals.
Which you should not have done.
And I'm going to go against them again.
What is Matthew?
What?
Have we not learned from our mistakes? Have we not learned?
I'm going to say the Heat take it.
What?
And
Heat take what?
the championship.
4 L's. 4 L's.
I cannot see the Heat losing 4 times. I think the Heat win in 6. Heat win in 7, I'll say. Just because.
If it goes 7 games, you know LeBron's not going to lose, right?
I think Heat in 7 just because the defensive schemes that Eric Spoelstra can throw out.
Defensive schemes?
The length and the one-on-one defense. This is one
the
of the...
length?
You just said that they were long for their positions.
Yeah, at the guards and for guards, but the length. Look, once we get past Bam Adebayo, if he gets in foul trouble, it is a wrap.
Well, if LeBron or AD gets in foul trouble, it's the same
That's
thing.
not gonna happen.
So I just
AD may get in foul trouble. LeBron's not getting in foul trouble.
So the one thing that scares me going for the Heat is LeBron turned it on in the fourth quarter against Nuggets. Last 3 or 4 minutes, but that was him settling for jump shots.
He made 8 jump shots.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive.
I do think the Heat have a good matchup of guys. Like I was saying, why I thought he was settling so much in the Nuggets series was because they were a lot taller than him. Like Jeremy Grant's a little bit taller.
Yeah.
The Heat have a good match of guys that are tall and strong. Like not LeBron strong, but Jay Crowder is tall-ish like Jeremy Grant in that sort of range, and he's stronger than him. So that's a bit of a better matchup.
Jay Crowder's 6'6". Jimmy Butler's 6'6". Well, I'm sorry, 6'7". Jimmy Butler's 6'7".
Jay Crowder is taller than 6'6".
He's 6'6". We can look it up. He's 6'6". He's not that tall. He's a muscular guy. He's not that tall. Bam is 6'10". So the tallest player they have are on the bench. Kelly Olynyk is a 7-footer. Myers Leonard is a 7-footer. What's the other guy named? Jones, number 5.
Derrick Jones.
Derrick Jones. He's about 6'8", 6'9". But listen, if Bam gets in foul trouble, it is a wrap.
I also think that the Lakers will struggle a little bit with the zone, which you agreed with last time.
I do agree.
Because they don't have the shooters, I think, and they don't like.
However, KCP has been rolling.
But when the Celtics were at their best against the Heat zone, it's because Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Kemba Walker were all attacking.
Yeah.
And the Lakers, other than LeBron, don't have a whole lot of guys that are going to be attacking off the dribble. Danny Green's not going to drive in the lane.
No.
Neither really is Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
No.
I mean, Rondo's basically going to have no place out there other than to play in the middle of the zone and try to get people.
Well, Rondo can drive it. I mean, Rondo's he's pretty good at driving the basketball. AD, which I prefer him not to be out there on the perimeter, but if he is on the perimeter, he can catch it and drive it. Caruso, I prefer him, but he can drive. He's capable of driving it. I just don't want Kuzma anywhere near
the court.
Right. Just put him in a corner somewhere.
Orlando.
Yeah, just, tell him go home. Just suit up J.R. Smith and just tell Kuzma go home. Like, I don't want him nowhere near this thing.
Tyler Hero is who Kyle Kuzma thinks he is.
Yeah, first of all, he thought he was Michael Porter Jr. And then Michael Porter?
Yeah.
Yeah, first he thought it was him. And Michael clearly dominated that.
Yeah.
Now he's going to think he's Tyler Hero. And Hero's going to dominate this. Like, just keep him away from everybody else. As a matter of fact, if somebody needs to test him for COVID, he may be positive.
One interesting thing, I think I texted this to you, is Dion Waiters guaranteed championship.
Absolutely.
Because he played
Smart
for
man.
Miami.
Yeah.
Now he's with the Lakers.
Smart
So
guy.
congratulations to him. It would be so funny if the Heat win the championship, the red and yellow confetti comes out, and
And then
Dion
he runs
Waiters
out
runs
there.
over to the Heat, starts jumping around, puts on the Heat shirt.
Well, he's hurt. He's hurt. So, he's free to do whatever.
And then, so let's go through matchups here, and just how do the Heat have? I think the Heat have an advantage in most of the matchups. I think
What?
they have a deeper roster. So for this, are we considering LeBron point guard or small forward?
He's a
for the
point
Lakers?
guard.
Okay, so point guard, you give the edge to the Lakers. LeBron over Goran, obviously.
Yes.
Shooting guard, I would take Duncan over Danny Green.
Okay.
Small forward, who have they been running?
KCP. Oh,
Jimmy
Butler
Butler
over KCP.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
AD, power forward.
Yeah.
Give the advantage to him over Jay Crowder.
Okay.
And then Bam Adebayo over JaVale or Dwight.
Dwight. I think Dwight can hold his own for a little bit, for little stretches.
I don't know. I mean,
I think he can hold his own for a couple stretches, man. Simply because now if Bam could shoot consistently, hands down.
yeah.
But Bam wants to go. He wants to drive it. You know what I'm saying? And he was using his athleticism over Daniel Tice and Cantor and Robert Williams. Dwight Howard is just as athletic. He just can't dribble like Bam, but he's athletic. Like he can meet Bam at the rim. He can contest shots. He's way more physical than Bam.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I think Dwight can hold his own.
And let's also not forget the Heat statistically are the best 3-point shooting team in the league.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Lakers are going to have to trade twos for threes here. And the Heat were really bad in the last couple of games shooting threes.
Mm-hmm.
Law of averages would say that's going to go up.
Yeah,
They're going to get hot pretty soon.
I'm with you.
I think, and the Heat just have so many guys that can win them games.
You
in
know
quarters.
who else was really good shooting threes?
Who?
Portland. See you in 5.
Portland doesn't have the roster or the defense that the Heat have.
You know who else was really good at shooting threes?
Who?
Denver. See you in 5. Who was that team we played? Oh yeah, the small ball. We're gonna shoot nothing but threes. Houston Rockets. I see you in 5. So hey, there's a trend. All these guys love to shoot threes. See you in 5.
But the Heat hang their hat on defense more so than 3-point shooting.
See you in 5.
So I don't even know why we're doing a finals preview because no matter what I say, it's Lakers in 5 right now.
See you in 5. Ratings for 6.
Okay, I do think Eric Spoelstra. Then we got the coaching
Great
advantage
coach.
over Frank Vogel.
Wrong.
Whoa, okay.
Wrong. Let's look at this bench here. So at the top, you have Spoelstra,
Yeah.
who is better than Frank Vogel.
Yeah.
Now let's look at these assistants.
Because they have.
Because they
you really
matter.
think they have a say in this matter?
Oh, listen, they matter. They matter. See, I watch when timeouts occur. I actually watch who's talking to who. J. Kidd has been influential through the whole bubble, the entire bubble. I'm talking about J. Kidd is talking to Bron. He's talking to Rondo. He's talking to AD. They got this other coach over there. Don't even know his name. He's really good. Like, he's really challenging people on defense. Let's look at the staff. So Miami staff is what? Udonis Haslem? I saw he was trying to take a leadership role the other day. He doesn't play. So Udonis Haslem, that's who we rolling out.
I don't think that the coaching staff, other than head coach, makes a whole big difference in the NBA Finals.
I think it does.
And then down the stretch, I trust Eric Spoelstra's schemes, his defense. The Heat are the hardest working team in the league. The Heat play the Heat culture. They're not going to roll over.
Are they?
They're by far.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why? Because they beat your team? That was supposed to be the hardest working blue collar guys.
Since when were the Celtics the hardest working team in the league?
I mean, that's what you said. That's what they hang their hat on, defense and
I mean, the Heat have
intensity.
the Heat have the roster for the most part of 6 or 7 ACs.
I'm saying.
And they've
definitely, the bubble has helped them.
Well, they were good before the bubble.
I mean, I picked them to be the 3 seed.
Well, because James Johnson.
Yeah, James Johnson, that toughness, the blue collar. You know what I'm saying?
He embodies the Heat way.
But let's be honest, in a real series, I don't think they beat Milwaukee when they go to Milwaukee.
I don't know.
I don't think, maybe, but I don't see it.
I think, and they'll be willing to try anything against LeBron. I would like to see him try a similar scheme that they played with Giannis against
They're
LeBron.
gonna junk it up.
I want to see him build the wall for LeBron. See how because the other teams that did it, the Nuggets, and the Rockets, who kind of tried to do it a little bit, they don't have the length that the Heat have. So I could see LeBron potentially.
I don't think the Heat have the length, the real length, because Jokic at 7 feet. Grant was also 6'10", almost 7 feet. Michael Porter, same thing, 6'10", 7. I told you they should have played Bobo. If you're really trying to build a wall, throw Bobo out there.
So you have Lakers in 6, and is there anything else that you want to say about it? You just a better player.
Finals MVP will be Anthony Davis.
Does that hurt LeBron's resume?
Nope.
If Anthony Davis is clearly putting up better stats, because I think Anthony Davis has had by far the better playoffs.
No, I don't think it should.
Even though, because LeBron, the thing that's won him most of his, or people love about his championships is when you talk with the Jordan fans, they say, oh, it's Scottie Pippen, blah, blah, blah. And the thing with LeBron is you look at all of his championships, LeBron can do it by himself.
Right.
Now you have this.
And that's the problem.
This would hurt his resume, I think, in the eyes of some.
See, but that's the problem. And that's why Michael Jordan is 6-0.
Yeah.
And LeBron James is 3-9.
3-6.
3-6. Well, 3-6. 9 total finals.
Right,
3-6. That's the issue. He's been trying to do it by himself and alone. And you
other than the Miami Super Team.
Oh my God! Look, Dwayne Wade had a bum knee.
In Cleveland with Kevin Love.
And Chris Bosh had one lung. The last time they went to the finals when they got blown out by the Spurs, Dwayne Wade was a shell of himself.
Spurs are a good team though.
They were a really good team. Dwayne Wade had one leg, Chris Bosh had one lung. And they got blown out. Like, you cannot win championships by yourself. You know, and a lot of people give Kevin Durant flack for his 2 championships, but
Like you did yesterday.
absolutely, because I don't have no respect for them championships because you went to a team that you should have beat.
But he was the best player on that team.
I'm not trying to. Was he?
He averaged 32 points per game in the finals.
Come on, man. Like,
Every
let's
time
not,
they played LeBron in the finals, he stepped his game up and was
except this game. Who he playing against? It was just LeBron. There was no one else. There was literally no one else.
Kevin Durant was the best player in every. He's been the best player in every finals he's played against, other than last one.
What? You do realize Kevin Durant has a loss on his resume, correct?
Yeah, he's 2-1.
Right. And who did he lose
2
to?
and 2, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Last one.
Who did he lose to?
He lost to LeBron when he was 22 or 23.
I ain't trying to hear that. You was there. I ain't trying to hear that. Was Kevin Durant the best player on the floor at that time? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh my God. This guy is outrageous. He is outrageous. The hate he has for LeBron James is through the roof, ladies and gentlemen. I can't
I'm just sticking up for KD.
stick it up for him. Trust me, he sticks up for himself enough on Twitter and Instagram. On those burner accounts.
I'm like a burner Kevin Durant.
Yeah,
I'm
like
a burner person.
trolling everybody. Like, what's wrong with that guy? A grown man. Anyway, look, I don't have no love for them championships, man, simply because you went to the team that you had beat.
Mm-hmm.
You should have taken them out. And you didn't. You and your co-star, Mr. Westbrook, didn't get the job done. Now, me, the true competitive spirit that I have, I'm not, oh man, I can't beat them. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go join them. No. Let's go run it back. Like, we just had you down 3-1. We're going to run this back. You know what I'm saying? At least one year.
If I played with Westbrook, I think I would have done the same thing.
But this is what I'm saying, though. He's supposed to be the face of that franchise. You're supposed to go to, who's running that show? Was it Presti still there?
Yeah, it still is.
Yeah, go to Presti. Hey, man, we got to do something with this. You the man. You are the man. At that point in time, he was the MVP.
Yep.
Go to him. Listen, we got to do something with this. He got to go. Something got to happen if you want me to stay. Instead, he says nothing and like a little girl and goes to Golden State. It's weak sauce, man. Weak sauce. Weak sauce.
I don't like that he went to Golden State either, but that's not what this conversation is
I'm
about.
just saying. And I'll say this as well. The Warriors didn't need any help beating LeBron. They were clearly the better team. You know what I'm saying? And the reason that LeBron won.
Well, he had the LeBron stopper too, Andre Iguodala.
Oh, Jesus.
So let's go for each other's team. So you think the Heat will win? I mean, you think the Lakers will win?
Yeah, absolutely.
So if the Heat were to win, who has to be their X factor?
If the Heat were to win,
Or to make this 6 or 7 games?
everybody. Who's gonna be the Heat X Factor? Everybody. Everybody gotta have career highs. Every game. Watch out for Kendrick Nunn. There's gonna be a Kendrick Nunn sighting. Udonis Haslem. He got the kryptonite with LeBron. He was there with LeBron in Miami. He knows how to play him. Watch out for you, God.
So if the Heat win and if my prediction doesn't
Myers
come
Leonard.
through, he doesn't even play.
Oh. Kelly Olynyk.
I mean, he's been out of the lineup because of Solomon Hill. They've been playing him over. I think if the Heat are going to win, it's going to have to be their shooting guard duo, Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero.
I think they're going to do what they're going to do. They're going to shoot threes. They're going to make.
But Duncan Robinson, if the Heat are going to win, he can't have a game where he goes 2 for 6 or 2 for 7.
I was just getting ready to say that. That it will take both of them.
Yeah, and Tyler Hero in the Celtics game 6, there were a couple times where Marcus Smart and Jaylen Brown were just hounding him by center court and poked the ball away 2 or 3 times in the fourth quarter for easy layups.
Right.
I don't know if the Lakers will apply that same defensive pressure or have the same defensive personnel to apply that sort of pressure.
Well,
but he's going to have to handle the pressure, and he's been able to do that so far, but he's going to have to play ball handler for most of the second half. Or not second half, but like second quarter when Goran Dragic isn't in.
Yeah.
Dragic has to step up huge as well.
We'll watch out for. I mean, I think they'll probably slide that stuff to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler probably play more point guard, facilitator.
He has
role
to be aggressive from the jump,
not just the fourth quarter.
Well, last game 6, he was a lot better at it. But the first quarter, he took like 4 shots in the first quarter, but then he kind of went to chill mode, disappeared for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then even the fourth quarter, it was Tyler Hero again, not really Jimmy. He's got to take over from the start.
I agree.
Bam Adebayo has to play similarly to how he played in Game 6, which was 30, 10, and 5, I think.
Amazing game.
He's got to really get into Anthony Davis.
So he's going to check Anthony Davis?
I mean, it's not going to be Jay Crowder, is it?
So who's Jay Crowder going to check?
He's going to have to check JaVale McGee.
I see, and this is why I think the Lakers will win.
I mean, the Celtics had some success with Jaylen Brown on Bam Adebayo. Jay Crowder on JaVale McGee is an even closer matchup.
Right. But it ain't for Dwight Howard. The Lakers will win the glass war. The rebounding war is going to win the game. Like, because Miami shoots so many threes, leads to long rebounds, if they're not making them. If the Lakers are getting offensive rebounds, putbacks against that zone, it might be over in 4.
I think the X factor for the Lakers, if this is a 4 or 5 game series, Danny Green has to show up.
Oh, God.
Because they've gotten by fine without him playing well.
Well, those 3 guys, it's Danny Green, KCP, and Caruso.
Yeah.
Those 3 guys have to be...
Well, I'm not expecting Caruso to be shooting threes. I'm talking more... Danny Green's going to get some, not necessarily wide open looks, but he's going to get some good looks if they play zone.
Yeah.
He's got to be able to knock them down.
Yeah.
And he's got to play like the defender he was in San Antonio.
I agree.
Where you can throw him on Jimmy Butler and late in the fourth quarter so LeBron can go.
Well, that's not going to happen.
Because you think LeBron's going to take the assignment.
Yeah. In the crunch time, LeBron's going to take... It's the finals.
Is he going to foul Jimmy Butler like he did Jamal Murray?
And first of all, he didn't foul him. It was
Twice in a row.
Clean block.
Twice in a row he fouled him.
Clean block.
I would love it. I hope the Heat send in some videos before the finals of plays where they think the Heat got fouled. Because that's when the series turned. Denver Lakers. Lakers sent in videos and complained that LeBron got fouled.
He was.
And all of a sudden, next game, 14 free throws. That was the story of the last series.
Well, he was getting fouled, and they were not calling it.
I mean, you can't expect every single.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Every single time you miss, they complain.
He was getting fouled. Yes, you can expect them to do their job.
The Lakers complain every
referees
single
have
time
a job.
a foul doesn't get called.
NBA referees get paid a lot of money.
They do get paid a lot of money.
Call it.
They have a hard job.
Blow your freaking whistle. I don't care if everybody foul out. Blow your whistle. And that's just the coach in me. I want you to do your job. Don't let it go. Don't let this one go. Let that one go.
I don't want the refs to be the story in the finals.
Listen, call it. Call it.
It's a problem if you know the refs on the floor. Like,
yeah.
You should not know all of the refs by their names because every game ends with some sort of story about how LeBron got 14 foul calls when he really should have had 6. Like
6.
I'm not. That's just an example. I'm not saying I believe that.
Maybe he should have had 10.
Yeah, but like.
But that's where it should be at almost every night.
The refs are gonna. If the refs are the story of the finals, then Lakers win this 5 or 6 because they're gonna get the whistle. You know it. I know it.
They're more aggressive. The aggressive team should get the more.
Not necessarily they're more aggressive, but they're going to let the refs know, even if they don't get fouled at all.
Listen.
If anything looks like a foul, the Lakers are going to let the refs know.
Call it.
But I mean, the Lakers, there's some plays where they don't even get touched. Their shot gets blocked, their pride is a little hurt, and they complain that they want to get a foul called. And because they're the Lakers, because it's LeBron, next play they get a foul. And all of a sudden, Lakers have 20 free throws, and their opponent has 10.
No, we have 20 free throws because we attack the paint, and we don't shoot 3-pointers very well.
And that's why I give the Heat the advantage, because they don't shoot 3-pointers very well. And the Heat are much more disciplined than any team they've played, the Lakers have so far. They are going to be very careful at not fouling. Bam Adebayo is a fantastic defender.
Hero isn't. Duncan Robinson isn't.
Okay.
Dragic isn't. So you're relying on that back 3? Butler,
you hide one of them on Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. You hide one of them on Danny Green. And then you really just have to hope Bam Adebayo and Jay Crowder do everything in the paint as far as blocking shots go.
It's not going to happen.
They're going to have to be rim protectors.
Yeah, well, Jamison Crowder is going to take a lot of charges. So LeBron needs to start jump stopping. AD, same thing. But they're going to get killed.
You really think LeBron will get called for a charge?
Yeah. He got called for
Jay Crowder could be set at the opponent free throw line, and LeBron could be at the baseline.
Yeah,
And LeBron will run straight into him, not moving the whole time, and it'll be a blocking foul.
Well, you got to watch his heels. If his heels are in the circle.
If Jay Crowder's ponytail is in the circle,
Hey, look, man, it's a block. Those are rules.
ah,
You got to know the rules. Anyway.
LeBron doesn't know the rules. He knows the refs,
Hey, call it what you want.
and the refs like him a lot.
Lakers in 5.
So we saved this or pushed this back to the end a little bit. Doc Rivers got fired from the Clippers.
Bye-bye, Doc.
Who do you want to see being the next Clippers coach?
Jesus, I don't know. Who's out there?
I mean, they have Ty Lue on the bench. He could come in and take the spot. I mean,
I think they
former
need
players seem to be getting a lot of coaching jobs now.
Man, I think they need a culture change. Like, if Ty Lue was on the bench, like, is really Ty Lue that big of a difference from Doc?
I don't think so.
You see what I'm saying? That's my point. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? I don't think it's that big of a difference. Like, you need someone that's gonna come in and shake that entire locker room up into working hard.
Because Ty Lue panders too much to LeBron.
I agree.
He let LeBron be the coach, and with the Clippers team that doesn't have a lot of outspoken guys, Patrick Beverly's going to end up being the coach.
Right.
And you can't have that if you're the Clippers.
Absolutely not. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Sam Cassell. He was on that bench.
The alien.
Right, but I mean, I never seen Sam do anything like scream at anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone got to light a fire underneath those guys. Like,
Yeah.
they rely too much on
Maybe a
their
Van
talent.
Gundy.
If he's interested, I mean, Stan or Jeff.
I mean, I don't want Jeff taken away from the ESPN games. He marked Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson would be perfect for that gig.
I think he also is going to. Well, he's going to also be empowering the stars a little bit too much. I think.
No, Mark got to look. Mark can make people into stars, as we did with Steph, Clay, Draymond. Like,
But these are already established guys. I don't think they're going to want to come in with somebody that was good at rebuilding a team just so he could get it to the point where Steve Kerr could come in and say, "Okay, you got these guys good for me." The
Well,
Clippers are at the point where Steve Kerr came in.
I agree with that, but well, who you gonna get?
I can't.
I don't like at the top of my head. I don't think.
I mean,
you know
if
what
they
I'm saying?
really want to hang their hat on defense, maybe Nate McMillan. He seemed to. I mean,
Nate McMillan?
I'm just trying to think of names that were recently coaches. I mean,
Right,
not Brett Brown.
right, absolutely.
Mike
not.
D'Antoni doesn't fit with the system.
No,
I mean, you got Ty Lue, who seems to be a little bit too much of a player's coach, whereas the Clippers need someone that's really going to tell them
more
what to
stern.
do.
Right.
Sam Cassell, I guess. I don't know much about his coaching style. Billy Donovan's been taken. A guy that I could see fitting with them, and Tom Thibodeau has been
Yeah,
taken by the
Tibbs.
Knicks.
Yeah, Tibbs, but he would wear them out. He don't play no bench.
Even Patrick Beverly would get in the fight in the first practice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Better not
Tibbs-
make Patrick Beverly do too many push-ups.
Yeah, Tibbs he's a wild one. Tibbs is wild.
That's why Jimmy Butler liked him so much.
Yeah. Tibbs is wild, but I don't know. I have no idea where they go.
Alvin Gentry, possibly.
Yeah, Gent might be okay, but
And where do you see Doc Rivers fitting?
Philly.
I think that's where I want to see D'Antoni end up. I would love to see a D'Antoni system led by Simmons and Embiid.
That D'Antoni's gonna get rid of Embiid.
Yeah, well, Simmons is the one that isn't shooting jump shots, so
Yeah, that's true.
he's
too.
going to turn him into the switch five.
Wow. Man, I don't know. D'Antoni would jack that Philly process all day. He would jack that thing up quickly. I don't know. That could be very interesting, but one of them would definitely leave with D'Antoni.
Maybe the Pelicans, Doc Rivers could coach there.
Yeah,
Thunder, potentially.
that's
I mean-
a rebuild. I don't think Doc is interested in a rebuild.
The funny thing is, he wasn't interested in the rebuild, which is why he left the Celtics to come to the Clippers.
Mhm.
Celtics have made 3 conference finals since then. How many have the Clippers made? In their history, 0.
Yeah. I mean, but the Celtics did go through a rebuild. It was a short one, but they went through.
You got to look at the past for Doc Rivers. He won 1 championship with what you said yesterday was the original super team. Paul
Yeah.
Pierce, Ray Allen,
True.
Rondo.
Yeah.
And then you had another team that was kind of a super team: Chris Paul, J.J. Redick, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan. Not as much of a super team, but that's
I mean, they
still
were good. They were good on
a really
paper.
good roster. Jamal Crawford coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Did nothing with them.
Yeah.
This roster, arguably his most talented, or second most
He had
talented,
prime T-Mac too.
nothing with them. I mean, you don't want, if you're a team that's contending, it doesn't seem like this is a good guy to be the coach.
Yeah, maybe the Pelicans. He could teach Zion how to be a pro. Lonzo Ball. They could teach
Maybe
him
he'll
something.
go coach as his son, Austin Rivers, with the Rockets. They have an opening.
Now that actually might work. Doc with the because he could probably get James and Russell. He could probably get some
Well,
magic out of Russell.
the Rockets need help to make it deep in the playoffs. That is not Doc Rivers' forte.
Yeah.
If he's good at getting teams out in the first or second round,
I mean, but he's a splash though. He's a splash name.
he's a big name to make the fans happy.
Yeah.
Really. Not one of the.
Pelicans could be a good look for him.
I guess.
Oh,
But according to you, it's all about the assistant coach.
well, yeah, he got to bring a good staff
Right.
because the staff is who really tends to the players. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like here's the players, so on and so forth. So, I mean, if he got a good staff, someone that can really make Zion work out every freaking day. I mean, they could be really good. They can make the playoffs.
Yep. So I got Heat in 6 or 7. You've got Lakers
6 or 7
in
now?
6.
Now it's 6.
I'll go with, if it goes to 7, I think it's the Lakers. So I'm gonna have to go Heat in 6.
All right, well, I got
Maybe-
Lakers in 5 or 6.
Since my Celtics shirt worked against the Celtics last time, maybe I'll wear it every game, and it gives powers to the Heat.
It
now.
doesn't matter what you wear. It's not gonna matter what you wear.
So, do we agree this is going to be a close, entertaining series, though? Close
Yeah, the
games?
first few games will be very close.
I think if the Heat can keep it grinded out, keep it to like 105 points per team, I think this is when the series goes in their favor. If the Lakers get out and run, get out on the break,
Hey, how y'all doing?
hello, and that's when it'll get ugly for the Heat.
I don't think it matters what the score is. Who's scoring what. I don't think it's gonna matter at all, sir.
And then if the Heat do win, Finals MVP would obviously have to be Jimmy Butler.
No.
I
It
think
don't have to be Jimmy. It could be Bam.
I think he would win it because I think he's going to step his game up to a high level this finals,
Okay.
as he's been doing basically every round in the playoffs.
Okay.
I mean, he was really good in Indiana, really good again Milwaukee. It's going to be interesting. I think he's going to take the LeBron matchup from the jump. That's a matchup I'm really interested in seeing.
Okay.
And other than that, I got Heat 6. Stretch, you got Lakers in.
5 or 6.
Either way, Deion Waiters is an NBA champion.
And that's the important thing.
Next time you guys see us, it'll be the 2-year anniversary special. Hope you enjoy it. Stretch will be wearing the Debate Mate shirt and not this disgraceful jersey. And we'll see you guys next time on the Debate Mates.